We saw kuita, to call, like to call with the voice, kuita.
Kuita.
How would you just say call, the order?
Ita.
Ita. Kuhim.
Muita.
Good, but when we include him, it, them.
Muite.
Muite. Good. For don't call him, we will use our alternative verb form with si, no, for the negative, and we're going to include the person. We're going to include u when we're giving negative commands. What we do in the positive command, just muite, ita, no, without u, without that information, that's a shortcut for positive commands, which is what we mostly use. No, we're mostly telling people to do things when we give commands, so we have a shortcut for that. But for the negative, we're just using the negative of the alternative verb form. So, don't call him.
Usimuite.
Usimuite. We saw the verb to forget, a verb of Arabic origin, not ending a, which was kusahau, kusahau,
Kusahau.
kusahau, to forget. How would you say forget me?
Nisahai. No, nisahau.
Nisahau, good. It doesn't end in an a, so we don't change the vowel on the end. Nisahau. Don't forget me.
Usinisahau.
Usinisahau. What was to give to?
Kupa. Kupa.
Kupa. How would you say give me?
Nipe.
Good, nipe. You had a good think about that. No, because there's a lot of things going on there. We have kupa, no, so okay, how would the order be? Kupa, but it's okay, it's give me, so we have a ni. Okay, then we lose the ku. Nipa. But we have a ni, so we will also use nipe. Nipe. So you can also work backwards. Let's say when you come across something like nipe, have a think about why it is the way it is, and then remind yourself of all of these different rules interplaying. How would you say don't give me?
Usinipe.
Usinipe. How would you say the thing you bought? Using amba. What was the word for thing?
Kitu.
The thing you bought.
Kitu ambacho ulicho. No. Ambacho ulikinunua.
That's correct. So we refer to it twice. No, kitu ambacho, once with the cho of ambacho, and then again with ulikinunua. Kitu ambacho ulikinunua, the thing you bought. But if we remove amba and have to put cho inside the verb, we keep the ki as well. No, we refer to it twice again. So, the thing you bought without amba.
Kitu ulicho kinunua.
Very good. Kitu ulicho kinunua. So the cho goes right after the time sound before ki. Ulicho kinunua. If we want to say to buy for, so normally we would have an i or an e for this, but this i or this e falls between two vowels here in kununua. So we're going to get li or le, an extra l to help us hear it. So to buy for.
Kununulia.
Kununulia. Good. Kununulia. To buy for. How would you say you bought me it? You bought me it.
Uli inunulia. No. Ninunulia.
Very good. Uli ni nunulia. Uli ni nunulia. Good. And we don't include it now because we have ni in there. Uli ni nunulia. The thing you bought me. How would you say that using amba? The thing you bought me.
Kitu ambacho ulininunulia.
Very good. Kitu ambacho ulininunulia. The thing you bought me. So here, even though we have this structure with amba, we're not referring twice to the thing, to kitu, just once with the cho of ambacho. We don't have it in ulininunulia because we have the ni of me. So how would you make that sentence without amba? The thing you bought me.
Kitu ulichoninunulia.
Very good. Very good. Kitu ulichoninunulia. nunulia, the thing you bought me. So again, because we have ni, we don't refer twice to the book. We just have cho, not choki. The thing you didn't buy me.
Kitu usicho ninunulia.
Very good. Kitu usicho ni nunulia. Kitu usicho ni nunulia. The thing you didn't buy me. So we have kitu for thing, and we had the word for chair, which was very similar.
Kiti.
Kitty. Kitty. How would you say the chair you gave me using amber?
Kiti ambacho ulinikupa. No, kunipa.
But one of the situations we lose the ku.
When there is ni or something. Nipa.
Good. So, the chair you gave me?
Kiti ambacho ulinipa.
Kiti ambacho ulinipa. Good. So again, we have no ki referring to kiti inside the verb because we have ni. Kiti ambacho ulinipa. And without amba?
Kiti ulicho nipa.
Kiti ulicho nipa. Very good. Kiti ulicho nipa. So whilst we usually refer to kiti, for example, twice in these structures, not if we already have that space occupied, let's say, by a sound for a person like ni or ku or wa, for example. Kiti ulicho nipa. How would you say the chair you didn't give me? The chair you didn't give me.
Kiti usichonipa.
Very good. Kiti usichonipa. But now the structure is tenseless. It has no tense, nothing showing the time. So it could also mean the chair you don't give me if there's no context. So if you need some more context, you can just build the sentence with amba. So you get to include the time as well. So the chair you didn't give me using amba.
Kiti ambacho hukunipa.
Very good. Kiti ambacho hukunipa. Another time we use si to build the negative is with the times of unge and ungali, the would have, these tenses. But here we add si onto these time sounds, otherwise we would have no idea what was going on, no? We would definitely need for the meaning of unge, ungali, these sounds. So we get singe and singali for the negative. We saw the word for magazine or newspaper, which was gazeti,
Gazeti.
and the plural.
Gazeti.
It's not an N noun, it's in the group that's kind of similar in many ways.
Magazeti.
In the G group, magazeti, good, which looks a lot like magazine, no? The plural there, interestingly, magazeti. How would you say, if you were to read the paper, you would know all the news? So, if you were to read the paper is the first bit. What was to read?
Kusoma.
Good. So, if you were to read the paper, were you to read the paper?
Ungesoma gazeti.
Ungesoma gazeti. You would know all the news. So, the word for news was habari.
Habari.
Do you remember the plural?
Habari.
It's the same. Habari. So, all the news, we use ote, but we connect ote to habari. So, how is all the news?
Habari zote. Habari zote.
Habari zote. So, you would know all the news.
Ungejua habari zote.
Very good. If you were to read the paper, you would know all the news. Ungesoma gazeti, ungejua habari zote. Even if you were to read all the papers, you wouldn't know all the news. So, even if you were to read all the papers, do you remember what we have for even related to the Spanish hasta, like in hasta luego, which is spelled with a H?
Hata.
Hata. So, even if you were to read all the papers, even if you were to read,
Hata ungesoma
all the papers.
magazeti zote.
That was a guess. You didn't look. What do I use to connect my ma nouns?
It's not a li and zi.
Let go of that.
Yeah.
Good. You know that.
Mm.
So when you make a decision without thinking, it has the potential to confuse you.
Magazeti yote.
Magazeti yote. Very good. So even if you were to read all the papers,
Hata ungesoma magazeti yote.
hata ungesoma magazeti yote, you wouldn't know all the news. You wouldn't know all the news.
Usinge jua habari zote.
Very good, very good. Usingejua habari zote. Even if you were to read all the papers, you wouldn't know all the news. Hata ungesoma magazeti yote, usingejua habari zote. So look out for those times where you notice si is being used instead of our standard ways of going into the negative. If we had bought her the book she wanted, she wouldn't have stolen it. If we had bought her the book she wanted, she wouldn't have stolen it. So, if we had bought her is the first bit. What to buy?
Kununua.
And to buy for?
Kununulia.
Kununulia. Good. So, if we had bought her, this means if we had bought for her.
Tungali mnunulia.
Tungali mnunulia the book that she wanted.
Kitabu ambacho alitaka. Alikitaka.
Very good. Kitabu ambacho alikitaka, or without amba?
Kitabu alichokitaka.
Kitabu alichokitaka. She wouldn't have stolen it. To steal was kuiba, kuiba.
Kuiba.
That's kuiba. So she wouldn't have stolen it.
Angali.
She wouldn't have.
Asingali. Asingali kiiba.
Very good. If we had bought her the book she wanted, she wouldn't have stolen it. Tungali mnunulia kitabu alichokitaka or ambacho alikitaka asingali kiiba. Very good.